Stop right there. Don't think I haven't seen these comments about Caustic being hot in my comment section. We need to cut that out right now. I asked you for your hottest takes in Apex Legends, your strongest and wildest opinions that I'm gonna judge you on and rate them as good, bad, or straight up trash. Because I'm tired of people constantly telling me that
Arenas was a good mode.
Do you know how much I suffered to get this ugly, unanimated? Be sure to comment your hot takes in the comment section for a chance to be featured, and get the video to 4,000 likes if you want to see a part 2. P.S. Thank you so much for 300,000 subs. I love all of you.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Mirage is OP. Now, as I'm sure many of you will know, I've been a long-term Mirage hater. I don't hate Mirage. I've been saying it. I don't hate Mirage. I really don't. So I jumped into a game with Mirage on stream to see how well I could perform with him under the pressure of a live audience. Little did I know that this was going to be one of the hottest drops I have ever had. I'm really sorry, Frog Champ. Huge value.
Does this guy bamboozled on my own Mirage?
Mirage popping off. Mirage popping off. Mirage do in fact be popping off. With 10 kills already, 21 enemies left in the lobby, and Mirage decoys coming out of my arm. The 20 bomb might be on.
Actually, think I'm the guy. Oh my gosh. Do you know what it is? I can't do that. Hello! What the? Really?
Enemy shield cracked.
Oh, if he has ammo, I don't care that you killed him. Do what you
Finally, with 6 squads left, we'd cleared out the hot drop, and I only needed 5 more kills for the 20 bomb. But as I took the labs portal to find the next team, the lobby was not wasting any time in dying off, and was already down to 3 squads.
got the hammies.
It all came down to us and the final squad, and all I needed for it to be was a duo, and I could secure the 20 and prove that Robin Brown was right all along.
I think it's a solo. Rip. GG.
Even though we didn't get the 20 bomb, Mirage ended up being an incredibly good legend for us, and I think we can all agree that I'm going to keep it real with you, Robin. Definitely wrong. Calling him OP is just too far. I'm not going to lie. It's a big reach. Hear me out. They need to nerf movement.
Oh, brother!
Know your place, trash.
Seer needs a buff. So as much as I instantly wanted to with this opinion, I gave it the benefit of the doubt and played some Seer. Please don't unsubscribe. The latest nerfs to his tactical and ult are really pretty strong, and at times make him borderline useless. Hitting the tactical is now much harder, and even when it does hit, the benefits of hitting it really aren't as strong as they were last season. And when we're fair and thinking about it logically, with our brains instead of our hearts, I think we can all admit that in reality, Seer really does need to be deleted from the game. Oh you absolutely suck now. Bozo character and terrible opinion. Catalyst is actually pretty good. I'm pretty sure there are a few pro players out there who would say this isn't a very hot take, to be honest. But is Catalyst good for the average solo queuing pub player? Right off the drop in labs, she bought me some valuable space and time by locking the door while I picked up some loot, which made it a lot easier to put down Newcastle and Octane. While I tried to lock the doors to res Lifeline, Newcastle got his glorious thickness wedged in the door as one final f*** you. Thanks, Newcastle. I went back to the portal room to find the world's most dangerous fence and a Watson fleeing the scene, but before I had the chance to admire the fence's true beauty, we had some company to deal with. Alright, it's not that beautiful, to be honest. With Lifeline's flank, we cleaned up pretty quickly, which must be why she tried to bro-fist me a few times. Because I know she's not punching me out of anger after I rezzed her and saved her, you know? No way. No. After that, we went up some zips and across the map to Cage, where I found exactly what you'd expect to find in a cage in Apex. A Wraith main. After taking out another Catalyst using exactly the same loadout as me. Good taste. I like you. It was time to venture out of Cage and towards the team being held in the choke. But before I knew it, it was in fact me who would be the one in a chokehold by the entire lobby. Not like that. Even after taking out an entire team on my own, our Wraith still found herself dead and buried. If we were going to survive this, Catalyst needed to come in big. Right, cheers Lifeline. You definitely couldn't have just crawled inside and let me res you behind the goopy doors. The fourth party was clear, but the original Lifeline stack was making a getaway on a redeploy. I'm sure the fact I didn't knock that guy won't come back to bite me in the future. Nope. It's gonna be fine. My new plan was to craft the Wraith in the nearby compound, but when the res got used before I even got there, I wrapped around to low ground to rotate into zone. On the way though, I heard a fight break out and took this as my opportunity to grief them. But as I closed in on the shots, I heard something behind me. Owie. Ow. I managed to take out Party, grab his Kraber, and hide while the other team ran past. It was down to me versus them, and all I needed was a lucky opener, and for them not to have Lifeline. But surely they wouldn't have, of course. It was the same team from earlier, with the Lifeline, 3 stacking. I locked down the closest building to zone and managed to pop off a few Kraber shots, but even though I was just a solo, the team on the height didn't want to push me, which is actually a bit embarrassing when you think about it. And after waiting for the zone to pull away from me, waiting for the final zone to start closing, and Krabering me about 3 times, they finally got the confidence to push. Yeah, and after all that, they teabagged me. Good job, boys. Good. You're just better. 4k damage and 15 kills from me though showed how good Catalyst really is, which means her being good is an Ashton approved hot take. Sentinel is good at close range. Yep, that's a good take. LMGs are fun. Nope. That's a bad take. Caustic is the best aggro legend with some great movement potential. You'll be glad to hear that I actually tried to play Caustic as an aggro legend for about 20 games, and the best movement clip I got was me desperately trying to escape a guy punching me off the drop.
You suck!
No matter how hard I tried to force Caustic as an aggro legend, I got repeatedly punished for being extremely large, having no offensive abilities, and smelling like your granddad's big toe, and for that reason, it's going in the bin. Caustic is, oh come on man, just get in the bin, stop with this, just go away. The Mozam is actually good. After how good Catalyst was for my last game, I hopped into another and crafted myself a Mozam, ready to show the true potential of this mini but mighty meme machine.
Mission failed. We'll get him next time.
You know, if he didn't give up, he'd probably have actually killed me. Definitely. He definitely would have killed me. As we steamrolled across the map, I was running down everyone who stood before me with what is probably the most underrated gun in the game at the moment. Especially now it comes with hammer points. It's crazy to me that more people aren't taking advantage of the close to mid-range potential of the Mozam. Whoever crossed my path was getting absolutely put down, and the only times they weren't was when I decided to miss on purpose to actually give them a chance of winning. It was all on purpose. I promise. The only way that my rampage was put to an end was by a full 3-man force ending me as a stag. But even then, the beak wasn't going to go down quietly. But yeah, the beak is genuinely good, and that is an Ashton approved hot take. Don't forget to leave your Apex opinions in the comments for a chance to feature in the next video, and check out the video on screen since YouTube thinks you'll like it.